Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of my Cyclopean Foundations rerun. We are on Across Dreadful Waters. 7 Doom. With the agents of Cthulhu haunting your steps and spread across the world, it won't be long before you're able to track you. Before they're able to track you down and corner you. If you want to reach Singapore, then you'll have to adapt and act quickly. Warning: if this agenda advances, the scenario will end. Globetrotting version 2. Your ship to Europe will depart soon. You just have to get to Kingsport Harbor to board it. At the end of the round, investigators at Harborside may choose to advance. Warning: each investigator at Harborside will be defeated. Will not at Harborside. So, 7 Doom's our threshold. We start with 2. Spend 1 to 3 resources. Search the top X cards of your deck for an item asset and draw it. If I remember this one, yeah, this one has little side quests, and then when you complete the side quest and go to a new location, Doom is reset. Yeah. Okay. Let's draw 5 cards. Wow. This Agnes hand is really good. This Bob hand is also really good. I might keep these 2 and mulligan the others. Let's see what else we get. Wow. A little bit too perfect. Okay, that's a really good opening hand. The only thing we're missing is like a lockpicks, and then it goes to the moon. It goes to the moon. I think over here I'm gonna be smart, and we're not gonna get rid of some damage. We're just gonna draw. We're just gonna replace that with a deny existence. That's still fine, and I think we're gonna really try to take advantage of this heirloom of Hyperborea. Okay. Well, we can go to Harborside, but we also want to we can try to potentially maybe see what what if there's any victory on this South Shore location or anything it does. Okay. We're gonna play Shrewd Dealings. I'm gonna drop the old keyring. We're gonna play Joey the Rat. And we're going to play Eon Chart for 1 less. I will use Eon Chart because, that's kind of the name of the game. We're going to move down here. This is the level 4 version. Shroud of 5. Choose and discard a card from your hand. No thanks. Reduce Shroud by 2 for the next investigate action taken on. Okay, we can get these clues. I will old keyring because we literally lose nothing. So we're going to go 4 to 3 and hope we get a -1. How about a +2? We'll grab a clue. Breaking a key. All right, Agnes. We're going to play the Heirloom of Hyperborea. I think we're going to play an Occult Lexicon, which sounds a little bit weird, but just hear me out on this, okay? Just hear me out on this. We're then going to play this. We're going to take a damage, by the way. We're going to draw 3 cards. I'm actually going to put it on the heirloom. So then we're going to draw 3 cards. And then I can discard up to 3 cards from my hand. I'm going to discard the deny existence, and we're going to turn that into a resource. And then after we play a spell, we draw a card. Okay, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. All right, let's go to upkeep. Schaffners. Okay, 3 of 7. Evil card over here. Let's just make sure we've shuffled. You better leave. Attach your better leave to the reveal location with the most clue. After you investigate or discovers any amount of clues from an attached location, then investigator must either take 1 damage or lose 1 action. Oh, okay. We could just parlay and talk with the gentleman. Hey. Cult an enemy? Okay. So you must either take 1 damage or lose 1 action. Okay, I think that's fine with the action output that we're going to potentially be getting. Don't worry, that one doesn't have a mustache. This guy has a mustache though, so I think following this logic autofill token, I think we have to be aware of him. All right, well, we're going to take a damage, and we're going to play this Blinding Light, and we're going to try to evade this guy at 5-3. Do we have a squid in the bag? We don't have a squid in the bag. Okay. -2. If one of those, we're going to lose an action. So that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. But this guy will get pinged down. He does have Hunter. But we could potentially deal with him next turn. So then this is going to get shuffled into our deck. Sorry, after, and then we draw a card. Okay. Just a bit too... I think we move in here. I think we move in there for our last action. Bob is going to play Scavenging. We are then going to talk to this man, and we're going to discard this Schaffner's catalog to reduce the shroud by 2 to 3. And then... and then we're going to obviously Old Keyring here. After investigators scope any amount of clues. Okay. We're going to Old Keyring. And during this window, I am going to sell this with Joey. So we're investigating at 4-1. All right, we don't get it back, but we do get the clue. And after discovering any amount of clues, I suppose I'm going to take 1 damage, and we're going to put that on Joey. I'm then going to... I think I'm going to move up here. Nice. Okay. Upkeep. Okay. 4 of 7. Evil card. Street Brawl. Test fist or foot 3. If you fail, take 2 damage and put into play. You cannot take parlay actions. This might hurt a bit. So we're going to go 3 to 3. Alright, current act is act number 1, of course. So we will take 2 damage. And discard that. Oh no, sorry, put in the play in our threat area. We cannot take parlay actions this turn. Sure. Alright, 3-all. Sure, we also take 2 damage. Okay. So I'm going to spend 3. We're going to drop down a Shriveling. I will draw a card with my Heirloom of Hyperborea. Oh, that's pretty big. We're going to move up here. And then we're going to try to zap this guy. We have 7 to 3. Nice. We'll take a Horror. And this guy will be dead. All right, Bob is going to investigate at 4 to 1. Perfect. Oh, I should have played another Scavenging first. No, that's okay. We're going to bring this back to our hand, I think. I'm going to drop another Scavenging. I am going to fast this out. With, well, not fast. I'm going to use Bob's action for this. And then we're just going to try 4 to 1 again. I should have played this first, but that's okay. 3 to 1, never punished. Never punished. I think I'm going to even use this time right now. We're going to spend a resource. And then play this. Perfect. All right. Upkeep. Five of 7. Evil card over here is a guy. When you have to reveal? Okay. 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 So I think we move in here. We engage this man, and we try to evade him with this. I will take the damage to shuffle it back into our deck, excuse me. We have 6 to 3. I'll use this to go 7 to 3. Sweet. So we'll heal a Horror. We're going to shuffle this back into our deck, and we're going to draw a card. This guy goes down like that. I think we're going to try to kill him. I should have 1 less charge on this Shriveling. We're going to try to kill him. We have 7 to 3. I think we're just going to try to advance this turn. I think realistically, Bob could try to get these clues. Like, we'll definitely at least try. So we're going to go 7 to 3. Take a Horror. He is dead, though. Okay. Now, Bob... Bob's going to move in here. Bob's going to gain a resource. He's going to move in here. We're going to get rid of this in the hopes that maybe we can do this next turn. Move back up there. And then worst case, we can just get out of here. I have to discard 2 cards, huh? I can lose a Robe I'm going to lose the guts. Alright, 6 of 7. Evil card is a guy. Alright. Test with 3. If you fail, take 1 damage. Move to connect location with the lowest shroud. Okay, so we're testing 3 all. If this test fails, discard a card from your hand at random. There's a difference of 2 or more between the shroud values of 2 locations. Lose an action. Wow. Fucking garbage. Discard a card at random. Be the rightmost card. Read the signs. Okay. I'm fucking pissed. I'm just mad at this scenario. I'm mad at that card. We're gonna move in here. I'm gonna play David. I'm gonna spin David. Now over here, we're going to use Bob's action. Sorry, we're going to use Bob's action to play Robe of Endless Night for 2. I have a Faustian, so we'll add 2 curse tokens. I'm going to give her 3 of it, and I'm going to take 2 of it. I'll draw a card. Oh. Oh, so I should have paid off this. I mean, I'm going to pay this right now. I'm going to give you some bandages, baby. They're yours. Okay. Upkeep. End of the round, we'll advance. We're both at Harborside? Perfect. Alright, each investigator loses all their clues. Say no more. I worked so hard for this too. Remove all doom from the current agenda. For each enemy in play, you must choose one. That enemy stays in play. Move that enemy to Harborside if it's already at Harborside. This guy can stay in play. Each investigator Kingsport location is defeated. Oh, God. Move each Kingsport location with no clues on it to the victory X, the victor's player, remove each other from the game. Who would have thought? Man, that was so fucking hard. Alright, so what we can do is, according to this, we press recall. We remove all clues still on the board. And then we press place. In Gibraltar. Fun. Put the set-aside harbor blockade story asset in play next to the act deck. Okay. Harbor blockade. A few short hours after your liner makes port, a derelict tanker limps into Gibraltar's harbor, barely afloat of the holes on its side. It grinds to a halt. Spend 8 clues as a group. Flip this card and resolve its revelation effect on the other side as if the lead investigator drawn it from the encounter deck. At the end of the round, if you have solved the Gibraltar problem, investigators at Harborside might choose to advance. So you finally did it. I hate you. You made me buy Arkham Horror. It was on sale. Oh, how much did you get it for? Was it the revised core? From the ship's deck, you spot the famous Rock of Gibraltar. Gibraltar at the entrance to the Mediterranean. The liner stops at the port to resupply. But this is where the pleasure cruise finally ends. Yeah, the computer setup is very handy for stuff like this. It's the only it's because of stuff like this is the only reason I like playing digitally. Otherwise, I do not like playing digitally. Okay, we place a doom on this. Evil card. Put hot on your trail and play in your threat area. After you move in unengaged, non-engaged enemy. If the enemy enters location through this effect, lose 1 resource. Okay. this MFR thing. Okay. Oh, I had to do this closing the net, sorry. So we'll take 2 and 1. This thing has done a lot for us, but I think it's time for the Hallowed Mirror. I think we need the Hallowed Mirror. But I am convinced I need a Relic Hunter. I think a Relic Hunter is going to be what's very important for this deck. Okay, so, but we're going to try to take advantage of this as best as we can. We are going to exhaust this Robes of Endless Night to reduce the cost of this by 1. After we play a spell, we'll draw a card. Is the Revised Core just a new edition with some bouncing? So the Revised Core is 2 of the old core sets. So back in the day, you'd have to buy 2 of each of the old core set to get the amount of playables for all the cards in the thing. In addition, there are a few new cards added from other expansions that are really good for the classes. So it's basically just 2 core sets with a little bit of extra on it. Otherwise, the scenario, like, functionally is the same. The scenarios within. Okay. Next action. And you are on some of the cards, yes. We're going to play Blood Rites. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. And then I can discard up to 2 cards. I'm going to discard David Renfield and Storm of Spirits. I'm going to then spend 2 resources to nuke this guy. We're going to shuffle this back into our deck, and then we'll draw a card. Okay. I'm going to try this at 4 to 1. I believe in the power of -1. -2. Dang. All right. Oh, sorry. I meant to, when I took a damage, I wanted to heal 1 with this. Okay. Bob! You got the game for 42? That's a really good price for the Revised Core. Okay. For our action, we're going to put the Heirloom into play. Sorry, the Hallowed Mirror. Yeah, a Relic Hunter is going to be really nice for this deck. Alright, we're going to try 3 to 1 on this test. Sweet. I have 0s in this bag? Holy cow. Alright, so we need to get 8 clues. So, let us Eon chart. Let's go and do some Bob stuff, hopefully. Let's move up here. Clues now be discovered from Tower of while there are any enemies at it. Alright, we're going to use the old keyring to go 4 to 2. -2. Alright, we're going to investigate at 4 to 2 with the keyring. Investigate at 4 to 2 with the keyring. We really want us to get, we really need our, we really need some lockpicks. Spectral Razor is a ginormous draw. Oh, sorry, end of the round. Discard the top 3 cards of our deck. Draw each weakness discarded this way. Oh, that's awful. That's bad. Alright, evil card over here. Hit a needle. Test foot 3. If you fail, take 1 damage. You fail by 2 or more, also lose 1 action. What the... Man, I just can't get into these cards. They're just... They're bullying me. 3 to 3. Yeah, we'll take a damage and lose a frickin' action, man. Just do it. I don't care. Sure, just do it here too. Look, we passed. Yay! Okay, so what's this situation? Really rough in this scenario. I'll tell you that much right now. Okay. Step 1, we're going to Soothing Melody. Going to heal 2 horror. You know what? I'm going to make it 3 horror. But I can shuffle a card back into my deck. So I draw a card. I take a parlay draw or investigate action. Sure. Okay. We are then going to Bloodwrite. I'm going to take another damage. Sorry, I'm going to heal the damage that David took with the bandages. Then we're going to put another damage, and then I'm going to do it again, I think. Heal it again. All right, so we're going to draw 3 cards. All right, well, we're going to try this test for our last action at 5 to 3. Nice. All right, that's gone. I'll take 2 horror. Bob. Let's move in here. After you discover 2 or more clues from during your turn, draw the top card of the encounter deck. Okay. We're going to investigate at 4 to 2. We're going to commit this, and I'm also going to sell this Eon chart. So we have 6 to 2. Minus 2. We're going to do some scavenging, and we're going to grab a clue. Give me Eon chart and an old keyring, please. Okay. We are going to bob out Eon chart. We're going to play the old keyring for action number 1, and we're going to Eon chart. We're going to move down here to Europa Point. Excuse me. After you discover any amount of clues from Europa Point, take 1 damage. What is this? What is this? Why? What is this? What is this? All right, we're going to investigate with the old key ring. We have 4 to 1. 3 to 1, 2 to 1. Cool, we fail. All right, we are going to play bandages because we're about to take a bunch of damage on this location. Man, these don't even have victory. You know what? Give me a resource for my last action, which is a bit strange, but just trust me. We'll go upkeep. Is there ever going to be a time that we can play this? It's going to be tight. Maybe we have to use this next turn. I can probably lose one of my blood rights. I don't need 3 in my deck. Okay. 3 of 7. Yeah, it's this guy. Yeah, it's this guy. Oh my god, we're in so much trouble, man. I think we're gonna lose. Okay. It's the enemy's fine. These enemies are both doable. It's this. It's this that is the problem. Because, like, this guy, Bob, I think Bob's going to be able to deal with this. It's just a question of, like, can we solve this problem and do this, considering we have 2 Doom? Like, time's already pretty tight without this Dark Memory. Alright. Well, we're going to talk to this guy, and we're going to pay 2 to reveal an additional token. So... if you reveal one of those, he readies. Otherwise, we discard it. So we're going to just reveal 2. I'm going to ignore the one that causes us to attack and use the other one that is just discards him. We need 8 clues, huh? Alright, well, we're going to Eon chart. We're going to investigate at this location. We're going to use the Guild Key Ring. So we have 4 to 1. We'll go 5 to 1 with this. Sweet. Let's go scavenging, baby. Give me the ring. And I suppose give me the old key ring as well. Grab a clue. We need 4 more clues, huh? We move up here. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. Is it good? I don't know. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of horror that she has to take, man. This is such a bad weakness. It just hits so hard. Like, every part of this... Like, you can compare this to fucking Ashcan Pete Duke exhausts and does not ready. Suck it. It's easy. It's literally the easiest weakness in the game in comparison. So I think what we do is I think we have to move up here. I have to engage this man and I have to try to evade him. So that puts us to 4 to 1. I'll put us to 5 to 1. Am I doing it like this? 1 second. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do 5 to 1. Nice. Move that fucker up here. Okay. We're going to reduce the cost of a spell. Yeah, we'll spend it all on Dark Memory. That's really spooky. Okay. Action 2, we're going to move here. You know what? I'll leave one, and I'll take the damage, but I'll heal it with bandages. Because there was bandages there. Action 3, we're going to take a damage. Put on David. And we're going to read the signs. So we're going to go 7 to 2. We have 6. So 7 minus 4 is 3. And then we get to ignore any effect or keyword that triggers while investigating here. Okay, we go upkeep. Man, time is tight. Test with 3. If you fail, the nearest conspirator enemy moves to your location and attacks you. All right, I'm going to commit this, so we're going to go 5 to 3. Okay. Spawn and engage with you. Guess it's going to be you. I'll hit a needle, you say? We're testing 3 to 3. -2. We lose an action. We take a damage. Arkham's fun. Okay. So, Agnes... I am just very frustrated, man. I feel like it's... I don't know, I just feel like this scenario, the time is just so tight. I don't even know what we need to do when we have to flip this card. Like, if we have to fight a boss, we're fucked. Yeah, move me in here, and I'm just going to play this stupid Spectral Razor. I'll take a damage and heal it with these bandages. This is going to get shuffled back in. We're testing 7 to 3. He's dead. All right, Bob, you have to go get 2 clues this turn. No pressure, brother. Just so we see what we need to do. Like, if we have to kill, like, some sort of boss enemy, I think I might, like, never play Arkham Horror again. All right, let's Eon chart. I'm going to sell the Eon chart for 2. We're going to move in here. We're going to investigate with the key ring. We have 4 to 0. Give me that clue. We succeeded by 2. Give me this. And give me... I suppose give me this just to make sure we pass this test. I haven't taken an action? That's kind of wild. Okay. Let us spend a Joey and spend a resource here to play this fast. We have 3 actions left. Let's Eon chart. Let's move in here, and we're going to investigate with the old key ring. We have 4 to 1. I'm going to commit this to go 6 to 1 because we really want to pass. 4 to 1. We're good. I'll get my clue, and then this is... Yeah, let's spend the clues. Test Sea Mine detonated at Harborside. This effect cannot be cancelled or ignored. Test any skill 2. It gets +1 difficulty. If you fail, take 3 damage. If you succeed... Okay, we can do that. That's very doable. That's very doable. The 3 damage is kind of scary. Not gonna lie there. That 3 damage is mighty spooky. How do we even do that? A 4 test. I mean, it's gonna have to be Agnes, right? We can get 1 from David. Okay. Bob's going to go 1, 2. Sorry, he's going to draw a card first. Let's draw a card first. He's going to go 1, 2. This guy is going to move and engage Bob, I think. And then we'll go upkeep. Six of 7. All right, let's draw 2 enemies. Test brain 3. If you fail, take 1 horror. If you fail by 2 or more, also place 1 of your clues on your location. Sure. So we're testing 2 to 3. Yeah, I'll take a horror. Over here, it's playing a threat area. After you enter a location, each D1 or hybrid on that makes an immediate attack against you. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay, so we spin David to get +1 horror. Sorry, +1 brain. So we're now 6 to 4. So I think I'm going to Soothing Melody. I'm going to take a damage, but then heal that damage with these bandages to make it a 3. And I think I'm going to heal Bob up 2. And then Agnes up 1, I think. And we'll draw a card. Oh, that's huge. That's actually gigantic. So we have 1 dud test against this. We can take 1 dud test. So we don't have to go that crazy on the commits. So we can go 6 to 2. We want to be up 3. I mean, technically we want to be up 4. I think we just have to be up 4. So we're going to go 8 to 4. Nice. All right, this is in the victory display. All right, we can get out of here this turn, chat. We've done it. It was a little bit tight because of the dark memory, but we are going to be A-okay. Sorry, this should have been shuffled into the deck. Okay. For our last action, I'm going to take a damage, and we're going to Spectral Razor this man. So we have 7 to 4. Yeah. Nice. He's dead. Shuffle this back in. Okay. Bob. He's going to draw. Huh. I think Bob's going to try to get rid of this. We're going to go 3-all. Wow, I was expecting to use my lucky. All right, I'm going to draw a card. Oh, that's huge. I'm going to draw a card. That's also good. All right. Let's go upkeep. Upkeep. And then we will advance this. All right, so now without the dark memory, things are going to probably look a lot nicer. The old sea mines make quick work of the wreckage. Oh, yeah. Each investigator loses all their clues. I was like, what's going on? Remove all doom from the current agenda. For each enemy in play, you must choose one. Put the set aside. All right, we've done it, man. That was a bit spooky. And like I'm gonna just say right now, the reason why that was so stressful is not because of the scenario. Because I remember this one was really good. It was literally just. Uh-oh. Oh no. I think we lost because David should have not have. You don't remove the play from David. I think I should have technically have lost that because you don't remove play from David. If that happened, David would have been dead by now. So do you think then the best way of going about that is if I just killed David? Because technically I would have lost. How do we want to do that? Because it doesn't remove play from. It only removes doom from the agenda, not from anything else. How do we want to go about this, chat? I need your help. How do we do this, chat? What should we do? Kill him and play? Sounds good. Appreciate it, chat. You're like the officials that we go when there was a penalty. All right, recall. Sorry, this goes in the victory display. Recall. Excuse me, you were in the victory display? Let me go ports side place. Blackmailed official. He would have soaked her in a... Yeah, oh yeah, I could have killed David, right? Like, to make it, like, reasonable, I could basically kill David at will with my ability. I easily could have killed him. If you found the blackmailers hideout, flip this card. All right. Okay. Now we can continue to play. Evil card over here. Out of murky darkness. Evil card over here. You better leave. Attach you better leave to the reveal location with the most clue that does not already have a copy attached. I'm going to just say I think we got very lucky there. Okay. Okay. I think Agnes is going to go first. She's going to draw 2 cards. Agnes is then going to heal. Let's go like that. Draw a card and shuffle this into the deck. Agnes is then going to move up here. Let's go here. Investigators. Okay, one second. There's a lot of text I got to get through. Investigators at Suez Canal Company offices spend player clues as a group. Remember that you found a ransom note. If you interrogate a local thug's parlay, test book or foot 3. If you succeed, place a resource token on the company. If there are... Which scenario is this? This is from Cyclopean Foundations. This is the scenario across dreadful waters. This kind of seems like a nightmare. We're going to have to do a bunch of running around, so that's going to be a good time. So Bob, why don't you Eon chart into this location? All right, parlay, test book. Sorry, fist or brain 3. If you succeed, place a resource. Oh my, okay. I need like a freaking like a fucking mind map. I need like a mind map to help me through here. Well, I suppose we're just going to try to grab some clues. I have an old key ring. Sorry. I have an old key ring. So we're going to investigate at 4 to 1. That's -3, so we succeed. We grab a clue. This goes in our discard pile. Man, I would love our frickin' lockpicks. Okay, I think I'm going to use Joey to sell this Eon chart for 2. We're going to use our ability to play this Eon chart for 1. That's a lucky. All right, and we're going to use, this is just the basic one. We don't get a move on this one. So we're going to investigate this location at 4 to 1. We're going to go, let's go big. We're going 6 to 1. Woo! It's a little bit unfortunate. It's a little bit unfortunate. So we do have 5 to 1. Sorry, we have 2 to 1. So we do not get a scavenge still. We do get to return 2 cards, though. 2 survivor cards. So I think we're going to grab Schaffner's and the old key ring. All right. I'm going to Joey out Schaffner's. And then we're going to also Joey out the old key ring. I'm going to investigate this location at 4 to 1. I'm going to commit this perception, even though we kind of have to do this, right? We're going to have to do all these things. So maybe we keep this back for that. I am going to use this window. I am going to sell this old key ring, though, during the investigation action here. The one I was using. So we are 4 to 1. All right, well, I still don't succeed by 2, but I am getting like a lot of clues here. Next action is 4 to 1 here with this old keyring. -1. Okay, we've done it. We have scavenged. Okay. Give me the good Eon chart. And give me an old keyring back. Okay. We're going to sell this with Joey. And then I'm going to use Joey's ability to pay 1 for Joey to drop this. And then we're going to drop that. This Bob deck's kind of gross. All right, so now we're going to use this, and we're going to move over here. Okay, we have to do this one, so I guess we're sending... This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. I have to spend 12 resources? May spend clues during this action as each clue were 3 resources instead. Get to the end of the card, and the card will explain what to do. All right, well, we're investigating. I'm going to use this old keyring to go 4 to 0. So sick. Give me that. And then for my last action, I think I'm just going to test this at 3 to 3. I'm a god. That was a long turn. Let's go upkeep. Excuse me, get out of here. Upkeep. Okay. 2 of 7. Evil card. Test for 3. Sure, we're testing 3 to 3. I think I'm gonna just lucky that. Yes, that's fine. It slows us down a bit, but it's ultimately a-okay. Which scenario is this? This is the custom scenario across Dreadful Waters for the custom campaign Cyclopean Foundations. So we paid for a tip. So we actually... If you found a ransom note and you traced... Why is this so complicated? Is it good so far? Yeah, it's good. There's a lot of cool stuff. There's a few things right now where I'm just like, my brain is like, this has literally turned me into fucking soup. So this is where we end. We have to do everything on these cards. No, this is not where we end. We end here, so we have to do this. We found a ransom note. We have to do the top action of this one. And then we can do that. Okay. Well, let's Spectral Razor this guy. To give it, I'll take a damage. So we're at 7 to 3. He's dead. So in general, how have a fan-made I like the fan-made campaigns are really good. The fan-made campaigns are really nice. We're gonna move up here for our last 2 actions. I really like them. The only thing like that with these ones is that sometimes they're because Fantasy Flight has a lot of people who can work on it. Like these ones get the play testers out. The thing about custom campaigns is that they feel custom. They do. Like that's just like they feel like they're not made by Fantasy Flight. Fantasy Flight probably has a few more. Has like a style guide on the inside that these custom campaign designers don't need to follow, and they can just make what they want, which is really cool because there's a lot of really good stuff. Like Dark Matter. I really like Dark Matter. I like Call of the Plague Bearer a lot. I really like Cyclopean Foundations. There's a lot I really like in this one. And Alice in Wonderland, it was enjoyable. Arkham Horror had its moments. I really liked a lot of the stuff in the Betrayal of the Mountains of Madness. And I haven't played Crown of Eagle in a while, but I also remember that one being kind of neat. But I think it's like the difficulty on that one scales in a way that is kind of just like unfun because the numbers just get big, right? Yeah. But they're really good and they're definitely worth playing if you're looking for more Arkham content. All the custom campaigns are really good. Like, there's just something to like in all of them. Dark Matter was the horror one, right? Yes, it's the one in space. Yes. Okay. Well, we're going to need to get rid of this. Because this stops parlay actions. Luckily, we have this soothing melody. Okay. So Bob is going to continue to just kind of do stuff. Let's move. You know what? We're going to investigate at this one at 4 to 0 because we don't really need... I mean, this one has victory, so actually I think we are going to come down here. So we're going to go 4 to 2. In-fucking credible. That's wild. Okay. So I think we want this. And I think we want the key ring. Okay. Bob ability, we're going to play the Compass of the Grand Lodge, and we're going to grab an extra hand slot. So we have 3 hand slots. So now when you play an asset that fills a slot of the chosen type, you exhaust Compass of the Grand Lodge, you get +1 to each of your skills until the end of the round. So, yeah, and then for example, CJM2, with that Dark Matter one, my first playthrough, I actually did not play the final version. And I've since played an updated one. I've actually interviewed the designer on our YouTube channel. And it's cool talking about the design process because it was an earlier version and it was tightened since then. And I think that's what's really fun about these is that the designers are able to kind of tighten as they go. And that's something that Fantasy Flight doesn't have, which is kind of why Fantasy Flight's ones feel a little bit more polished at times, is because they have to send out a finished product, unlike the custom designers who can build... who can design depending on, you know, like their, they can keep fixing it as time goes on. All right, I am going to Joey the Rat out an old keyring. I get +1 to each of my skills. And then we're going to investigate at 5 to 2 with this old keyring. Incredible. Okay. I'm going to spend 2 clues, and we have found a ransom note. I have not taken an action yet. I'll draw a card. I'll draw a card. Oh, that's huge. I'll draw a card. We're looking for our greed, to be honest, because we're in a good position with it. Let's go upkeep. All right, 3 of 7. Evil card over here. Test brain 3. If you fail, take 1 horror. If you fail by 2 or more, also place 1 of your clues on your location. Not a problem at all. You know what? I'm going to just even give that to Agnes. That's kind of her job. So, Agnes, you got 5 to 3. Let's commit this and go 6 to 3. Sweet, I'll heal a horror. Oh, you know what? I'm going to actually heal this. Location with the lowest shroud. At the end of the middle phase, if hybrid is at a location with 3 or higher shroud, place 1 doom on him. He moves to highest shroud. Okay, that'll be something that Agnes is probably just going to kill him with, hopefully, maybe our thing in it. Okay, Agnes is going to go 5 to 3 on this. Round it up. 2, we're good. That sucks. That's good. Okay, so we have now interrogate. Oh, we take 1 damage because we fail. I can. I'll just take the damage. So we've interrogated the local thugs. Okay. So, if we interrogated local thugs, we can now test book 3. All right. We are going to bob out lockpicks, which is giving us +1. So we can now go 5 to 3. We'll go 7 to 3. Nice. We'll draw a card. Oh. Let's just go again. 7 to 3. Let's just repeat it. I can save my lucky for something else, right? Yeah. Oh, my God. That's good. That's a good draw. Okay. So, we have traced a criminal contact. I will say though that this one is it's even though like it's a little bit of a nightmare for my brain, I really like that it feels like you're like scattering around the city trying to solve mysteries, like you're like going all over the place. That is fun. So we found a ransom note. And we traced a criminal contact, so we just need to spend 12 things. We can spend clues as if they were resources. So we need to spend 4 clues. Yeah, okay, we have that. Oh, but this can be a problem. So we're gonna probably do that next turn, because then we can have a full turn to react. Because Agnes has to go kill this guy. Okay. Well, I am going to Eon chart. We're going to move up here. I'm going to investigate this location with these lockpicks. So we get +1 to each of our skills until the end of the round. So we have 9 to 2. I'm going to sell this to Joey. So we have 9 to 2. That's not going to be enough. I'll tell you that much right now. So we're going to return an 2 item assets to our hand. One's going to be the Eon chart, of course. And the other one is going to be Schaffner's, I think. We'll grab a clue. I am going to Joey out Schaffner's, and then I'm going to Joey out the Eon chart. Okay. I'm going to then spend, so we need to do 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. I'm going to spend 4 clues to remember that we've paid for a tip. Okay. And then I have 1 action left. I think I'm going to move into here. At the end of the Mythos phase. Okay. Just the tip. All right, take 1 horror. Then if you have 10 or fewer resources, we have 11. We're golden. Greed is good. That blood right is huge. 4 of 7. Evil card over here. That's a little bit of a problem. Test brain 3. Sure, we're testing 5 to 3. If you fail, we take 1 horror. If you have 2 or more, also place 1 of your clues on your location. Okay. So what are we at here? 4 of 7, 5 of 7. This guy's got to go. Bob, do you think you can evade this guy? It would make things a little bit easier. All right, but what we're going to do is we're going to... we found the blackmailer's hideout. He spawns the active investigator's location. So we can give that... to Bob. we don't kill this guy, we go to 5, 6, so we don't need to kill him this turn. We can solve these problems. Okay, so if Bob goes first, he can try to evade this guy. So what I think we're going to do is I'm going to Joey out these lockpicks, which we can then which then allows us to get +1 to each of our stats. We have 4 foot right now. We're going to try to evade the cult blackmailers. They're the important one right now. So we have 5 to 3. We can be lucky, which will allow us to evade these guys. I mean, I might as well try to evade these guys at 3 to 3. Carter ran up from my hand. See ya. Okay. I'm intrigued but also lost because I haven't read the rules yet. Yeah. No, the game's really good. The games are really good. I mean, there's a reason I play it every week. Number 1, viewership. Number 2, because the game's fun. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, chat. Anyways, let's shrivel this guy. So we have 7 to 3. Sweet. He'll take 2 damage. Let's go again. 7 to 3. Nice. We'll take a horror. This guy is dead. Okay. Our last action is going to be... Do I have another spectral razor? I do. I have another spectral razor. All right, we're not going to... Where's my spectral razor? That's not a spectral razor. That's one of these. Okay. Okay. So... All right, we're going to do this the hard way. I'm going to draw 3 cards with Blood Right. And then I'm going to discard 3 cards with Blood Right. Ah! All right, I'm going to lose a Ward of Protection. I'm going to lose a Shriveling. And I think I can lose this Read the Signs. And then also one thing to just be aware of in this game is that you'll never there's always, like, especially when you're just starting out, there's going to be a lot of things that you're just going to get wrong, and that's okay. Oh, we won't be able to kill this guy. Let's go upkeep. Oh, that prophetic is kind of huge, actually. Five of 7. Evil card. You can live here. Closing the net. Okay. Keep that deny existence next to this. Okay, we're going to kill this guy next turn. Yeah, the basic rules are actually pretty simple. There's a lot of complicated stuff that's going to pop up, though. But luckily, there's a YouTube channel that has a bunch of content geared towards that kind of thing for you. Man, I'm still riding a high that my fiance got her continuous contract today. That's so exciting. Yeah, autofill token is 100% right. There's so many obscure rules that don't matter until they do. All right, Agnes is going to move in here. She's going to test this for every 5 cards. So this is a 5-to-1 test. Thank God we've done it. I then think I am going to play a soothing melody. I'm going to heal. Let's go like that. Draw a card. No. Shuffle this into my deck. Well, no, because you can't add a card to an empty deck, right? All right, maybe I'm going to change this up a bit. 1 second. Maybe we're going to change this up. Because you can't shuffle. This is one of those obscure rules. You can't shuffle a card into an empty deck. So I think we just play a prophetic then. I don't know if we can survive. 2 Dark Memories is a little bit spooky. All right. Bob's just going to move here and gain 2 resources, I think. I don't think we need the clues. All right, we can go upkeep. Six. Let's advance. All right. Yeah, this guy can come with us. He's not a problem. He's going to die to a Bloodright. Remember that time even FFG forgot enemies exhaust after attacking? Oh, yes, I do. I definitely do. I don't blame them. Like I said, the rules are very... There's a lot. There's a lot in this game. Okay. All right, so this one goes in the victory display. I'm just going to copy and paste it. That's just easier. And then we recall all these. I delete everything else. And then I place this. Okay, and I can now take these bags and move these bags over here. Okay. Assassins close in. Flip this card and move it to the Victoria Terminus. Cult Assassin. When Cult Assassin will be defeated, instead, ready it, heal all damage from it, and place 1 resource token on it, and move it to the furthest location from all investigators. If there are 3 resource tokens, move it to the victory display and remember that you've solved the Bombay problem. Oh, we just have to kill these guys. These guys just gotta die. Should I be worried about an expansion rulebook then? No. No, because expansion rulebooks are mostly just the campaign's story and like 1 or 2 additional keywords. All right, 1 of 7. Sorry, we took 3 direct damage, but I'm just going to stop that. Evil card. Sure. Location with the lowest shroud. That's got to be our location. Hey, hybrid infiltrators, are you guys ready to get fucking zapped? This guy attacks for 2 damage, huh? That's not nothing. That is not nothing. Can confirm. Okay. I'm going to take a horror, and I'm going to draw 2 cards, I think. No, we're going to draw 3. We'll draw 3. 3. No, I'll draw 2. Okay, I can discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard you and you. We're going to deal 1 damage to this guy, 1 damage to that guy. Spending 2 resources, of course. Okay, I'm going to heal. Let's go 1 and 1. We draw a card. Shuffle this into our deck. I think the last thing I'm going to do is I'm then going to spend 3. That is interesting. I do agree. I do agree. That is kind of neat. Never really thought about it. To be honest, you might not be able to tell, but I don't think when I play. Okay, let's go. Let's go like this. We're going to go 11. Sorry, I'm going to reveal 2 tokens. Cool. I'll take the -1, and I'll defeat this guy. The design on that guy's really cool, actually. Okay. All right, chat, hear me out. We're going to sell the old keyring. This Bob deck's wild. With our Bob ability, I'm going to play Flashlight, giving us +1 to each of our skills this turn. We're then going to Eon chart. Let's go down. Let's go up to this low. Let's go down to this location. Gateway of India. I saw this on Amazing Race. Parlay, test Brain or Book 3. If you succeed, deal 1 damage to enemy and play 2 damage instead if that enemy is exhausted. Limit once per turn. That's cool. That's cool. Am I going to use it? Probably not. All right, we're going to investigate with these lockpicks. We have 7, 9 to 3. -1. So we're going to grab a clue. And I'm going to scavenge up some things. Ooh, we want to keep some things back to start scavenging for the future because we are about to have a deck reshuffle. We probably should grab this other Eon chart and this key ring. And I think we have to we just hold these things for the time being. I'm then going to investigate at 4 to 3. Look what I found. Oh, why did I spend that money? I should have exhausted that. Okay. I'll investigate with these lockpicks. So we're going to go 9 to 3. Man, these guys are tough. I am a little bit nervous, to be completely honest. That's a lot of damage that these guys are going to end up dealing. Like, next turn, we can start being aggressive, though, once they show up again. We have 8 kill spells. The problem is these ones also deal damage. You know what? Bob might have to just tank this. Bob might tank it. All right. Bob, this is on you. Upkeep. That's good. 2 of 7. Evil card. Driving Rain. When an investigator will take a move action during her turn, that investigator loses 1 resource. I think we're going to be okay. Oh. I think we don't want that to be a thing. I just don't want to risk losing an action. You got any healing soaks in these decks? Yo, she has Hallowed Mirror, so she just has to draw one of those, and then she's probably going to be okay. The only problem is there's 19 of them, 19 cards in her deck right now. I think we just played safe. We grab these guys. And then we zap him with the Azure Flame. 7-3. Nice. Let's go again. 7-3. Yeah, he's dead. So he gets 1 thing on him. Okay. An investigator would take a move or investigate action. They lose 1 resource. But that's all Bob does! That's all Bob knows how to do! Anyways, we're gonna Eon Chart. We're gonna move up here. I'll pay the 2 resources now, okay? After an enemy enters this location, exhaust that enemy. That is ginormous. That is ginormous. This is a long scenario, but I already like it. I like this one a lot because it changes up each time. Like, even though like the base concept is like visiting different cities, each city is different, which I think is really cool. That's huge. Wish I moved Agnes up there now. All right, we're investigating with these lockpicks. We have 7-4. Incredible. Let's scavenge. All right, I'm going to grab the bandages, I think. I think the bandages are going to do the most for us. All right. I'm going to take a resource. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, he's so good! He's so good, chat. This should not have been up. Oh, no, this stays here forever. That stays there forever. He's so good. I didn't say it, but that's exactly what my plan was. All right, then they ready. Okay, good. 3 of 7. More driving rain, huh? That's a little bit of a problem. Oh, I didn't do my upkeep with Bob. Oh, no, I did. It was the greed. No, but I didn't get my money. Oh, no, that was part of my thing. That was, I should have, yeah, I should grab that resourceful back. Yeah, good. Okay, what's the best way of doing this? If Bob evades this guy, that's good. All right, I'm gonna sell my Schaffners. Then we're gonna try to evade this guy. No, sorry. I'm also gonna sell my flashlight. And then I'm going to Joey the Rat out this old keyring, giving me +1 to all my skills. I am then going to... Honestly, I'm going to Joey the Rat out this Schaffners. Just for shits and giggles. Then we're going to try to evade this guy at 4 to 3, 5, 6, 7 to 3. So we just make sure this passes. Like, I did have to lose some things there, and I wanted to play those bandages, but I mean, like, now there's no stress on Agnes, and Bob can just, like, get some clues this turn, which is really good. All right, we're going to investigate spending a money. So we're investigating at 9 to 4. -4 is 5 to 4, so we break a lockpick. We do grab the clue. We then move up here. There are no clues here. You feel as if the prayers have been answered. Deal 2 player damage to an enemy in play. That seems good. This seems like something that Bob can just like kind of work on. So we spend the money for moving. I am going to lockpick again, spending this. So we are at 9 to 2. Yeah, that's good. We grab a clue. Give me the bandages. Give me the Eon chart. I am going to investigate with this old key ring. Going 4 to 2. Yep. And I think that's it for me. Because we evaded. I lockpicked and I did the thing. I can, and I will, sell this for 2 money. I'm going to pay Mr. Joey the Rat to drop this out. And then I'm going to use the Eon chart. I'll investigate with the old key ring. We have 5 to 2. You know what? I'm just going to investigate 5 to 2. I'm not going to use this. Good choice. Okay. Agnes is going to spend 2 money off this this to Spectral Razor, 7 to 3. He's toast. We're then going to move up here. I'm going to zap this guy with the Azure Flame. We have 7 to 3. Nice. He'll take 2 damage. All right. Upkeep. Okay. Okay. 4 of 7. Evil card over here. Hot on your trail. It's probably just going to live here, isn't it? Driving rain. We'll put that next to Bob. If there's one thing Bob loves, it's being in the rain. It's being in the rain. Okay, we want Agnes to go first. She's going to attack this guy with the Azure Flame. We're going to go 7 to 3. Yep, -4 is good enough to nuke this guy. Man, if there's one thing I think... So the designer of this is Beard. If there's one thing I think Beard is really good at, it's these tokens. I think they're like... All of the designs that Beard has for these tokens are really good. And I know that might sound like an easy thing, but it's actually not. We're going to move up here. And then we're going to read the signs. Pane 2. Off of the prophetic. So we have 7 to 2. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm in an old keyring, spending the money. So we have 4 to 0. Nice. We'll grab this. This gets discarded. I'm going to Lightning Bolt. If there are no clues on the temple, whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I'm probably just going to butcher it. He feels repairs have been answered. Deal 2-player damage to an enemy in play. Conveniently, that's 2-player damage here. Let's have him die. Okay. I'm going to bob out some bandages over here for Agnes. I think I'm also going to... we're going to Eon Chart. Oh, this is the level... What the fuck is this trash doing here? We'll move down here for action number 2. Which costs a resource. After you successfully evade an enemy, deal 2 damage. Okay, we don't... That's victory. That's not victory, so we're just going to move in here. Then we're going to go upkeep. Upkeep here. Perfect. 5 of 7. Evil card. It's a guy. Battering waves. We're testing 3 all. Well, we passed. I was not expecting that. Alright, well, we're going to go 1, 2. And then I'm going to play this Soothing Melody just to give Bob a bit of protection. Draw a card. Shuffle it into my deck, because that's what it says. Okay, Bob over here is going to attempt to evade this guy at 4 to 3. 4, 5, 6 to 3. Oh. Alright, I'm just going to pass my turn. So this guy's going to ding me. But then we can advance this. Resolution 2. We arrived on schedule. Man, I like that scenario. I like that scenario. It's fun. Mark 1 notice. We're at 9. It's definitely less long than Undimensioned and Unseen, and you do more than just one thing over and over and over again. We're going to add a -3 to the bag. Yeah, it's only it was only 90, just over 90 minutes. That's not too bad for a scenario in this game. Continue to Resolution 3. It seems though the whole world has conspired to stop your journey, but is encouraging fact in one regard. So we have Victory X. This is going to be a good chunk of XP. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 XP. That's kind of chunky. That's a big chunk. That's a big chunk of XP. We do mark one more notice because we earned 6, and then we go to Blood from Stones, next scenario. So we're at 10 notice. What is the threshold for bad things? 14 or more. Okay, we are way below. We are trending way below that. Awesome. I had a great time in that scenario. I like that. And also, this made me feel better about my Agnes deck. It did require a few things, like it took time to get going, but I think she was pretty much ready to go from turn 1. And I think not mulligan away, like even just this is a kill spell, even though like it's not like a kill spell, it still deals damage, I think was very important. But it's cool. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate the support for everyone here and on our Patreon. If you want to support the channel in an additional way than just watching on Twitch or YouTube, consider joining our Patreon, which you can find down below. Bye.